What's up, guys? Pokepasoda here, and we got a nice little video on the TCG cards that are rising this week. This is a newsletter TCG puts out every week on some of the cards that are having the biggest rise and increase across the hobby. Again, we're Pokepasoda. Here's our YouTube page. We got 94 subs. Help us get to that magic number 100. Now, guys, we had a video we put out today about the 25th celebration McDonald's Happy Meal cards, and are they worth buying? Did you forget about them? And do you have some of these at home? Because some of them are definitely worth grading. Well, let's jump into it right now. So, the biggest price spikes in Pokemon cards this week. Now, if you want to find this, you basically go to the TCGplayer home, okay? And then when you go down here, it's this or which card spiked this week. We're going to click on that. We're kind of going to go through it. Now you're going to see we have the Mega Charizard. You got the Charizard EX, the Blastoise, Delta Species, and then you have a Mimikyu GX, and then you have a Mewtwo promo. Now, when looking at this, it talks about a little bit with these and some shakeups they've had across there. Here is a card. I clicked on this one. I had never seen this one before in my life. Okay, this is the Gyarados Ancient Origins pre-release card. This thing is gorgeous. Okay, there's one for sale on eBay. That is it. If you're looking for card sales on this, it is very tough to find. Now, when you look at this card right here, if we want to go to anything that is going to be near mint, it's $325. They got some pictures of it up here. This is the exact same card I think that's on eBay, if I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like the same pictures and everything. So it's a stunning card. Okay. Yeah, this is the exact same card they have on eBay. But never seen this card before. Just want to throw that out there because it's a stunning card. I'm a huge Gyarados fan. I think unbelievable good Pokemon. Love Magikarp. So I just thought I'd kind of show you guys. Now, the first card on the list is the Mega Charizard, 125 from Phantasmal Flames. This card, you've seen a big steady increase of rising across the board. Now, this card originally, when it came out, this was about a $900 card. It went down to as low as about $460. Now it's steadily rising close to that $600 mark. This card's fantastic. I've yet to pull it, but it is definitely holding its value. I think this card is going to maintain what it is value-wise. With this card, though, because less people are opening up booster boxes right now, more people are holding them. I don't know how many of these will hit the market or not. Like I've said in the past videos, we pulled the gold one. It's an unbelievably good-looking card. This one, we're still hunting for. We have not, pulled it yet. We've opened probably about, I'd say 4 or 5 booster boxes, and we're still, fingers crossed, hunting for that card. Now, when we look at this thing a little bit, you're going to also see that the price on this one, okay? $680. This is on price charting. PSA 10, 1825. And those PSA 10 prices, I mean, they're selling multiple per day. Just today alone, we've sold about 12 of them. Okay. And they're all from 1900 all the way to we have a 2100. So they're very consistent. They're sticking out there. And here's the thing about it is the PSA 9 value of this card is higher than the actual raw version by a little bit. Okay. Now, if you were to buy some of these on eBay, which let's check out some of these eBay sales. Now, if you look at the eBay sales, some of them sold at 2,000, 1,800, 1,900, 1,900, 1,800. This one was on an auction for 1,800. The card's very consistent. PSA rate of this card is pretty good, actually. So if we want to look at it, grade, we have 133 that sold in a 10, 32, and a 9. This thing, gem 10s, pretty good. Okay. So if you're buying these on eBay, pretty good chance you can gem 10 them. It just depends if you want to wait the 6 to 9 months from PSA right now. Now, card number 2 on the list is one I've only pulled once, and print quality on this card was not always the best for 151. The Charizard EX 199. A lot of people don't like it because Charizard doesn't have a neck or something. I don't think it's a bad card. I don't think it's the best Charizard card. I really do think the Venusaur and the Blastoise are better in this set, and the Charmander and Charmeleon are far superior arts, I believe, to this card, as they all line up in a vertical row. Now, when you look at this card, it sells, okay? We got 11 sold, 12 sold, 15 sold, 14, 9, 11, 6. This card was high at 266, and it's all the way down. It got all the way down to 232, and then it spiked back up. If you look at the 1-year chart on this one, again, had a very high back in March, about a year ago. It got all the way down to under $200. Many people are saying it online. this is the card to buy at that time. Is it still worth buying? I think absolutely at 252 because it's starting to creep back up. Now, if we look at price charting on this card, you're going to notice that's about 255 for ungraded. PSA 10 is right at $1,000. Okay. Now, I sent one of these in pack fresh. All right. I thought I was going to get a 10. I got a 7 on it. So that's when PSA 10s were probably about $700 was it. But I got a 7 on it. I don't know how I got a 7 on it, but 7's still considered a mint card. So I guess I can't be too upset about it. Now, PSA 10s that are selling for this, 2 of them sold today for $1,300 and $1,000. Now, let's check out eBay on those. 1,000, 1,000, 950, 950, 1,100, 850, 1,300 about, 950, 1,000. So it's $1,000 card. This is a pretty good one. Now let's check out the 10 versus the 9. 254 in the 10, 414 in the 9. Now, you're going to look at that. It's going to gem 10 close to about 30% on this one is what you're going to see. Now, the one thing I could say about this is that's not exactly your rate because a lot of people are not listing the 9s because they may not want to sell them right now or they may be cracking them so they can try to get them sent in again for submission. So not always the best way to judge it. But when I'm looking to list cards, I usually look at that to see how many 10s are selling versus 9s. Or when I'm looking to send cards in, I look at the exact same rate. Now, the next one that's on this list is a card I've never seen in person, but I'm glad they showed it to me. The Blastoise Delta Species Crystal Guardian. This is a set that is a little bit older. I believe it's an 08 set. Now, this set right here, or this card right here, you had one sold, nothing. Then you had one sold. Okay, so this one I thought it was kind of weird they put it on there. There's 2 variations. There's actually a reverse hollow one, which if you have any cards from this era, the Crystal Guardian logo is on the bottom, or not the bottom of the card, but the bottom of the art left corner. Okay, it's bottom right corner if we're looking at it. If we're actually the card, it'd be the bottom left for us. Now, this card right here, if you're looking at near mint, 175, near mint, 299, 299. This one right here, this one is on eBay as well, I believe. Oh, it's a 7 is what it is. So, yep, this one is on eBay as well. But a 7, like I said, still a mint kind of card. So 3 listed here on TCG. Not sure at all how this makes the list, but it's a cool card. Let's check out price charting on this. It's about a $100 card, $1,100 PSA 10. Now, PSA 10 that sold the last time was in September of 2025 for $2,700. The last one before that was in April, okay? Almost a year ago, a little over, or not even, about approaching a year from now. But that was on 4/29 of 25 for $556. Can I say this card 100% is a real sale? I can't. But it's the only PSA 10 that's been reported as of late. Now, if we look at these online, $130, $130, $90, $121. These are still for sale. $102, $120, $115. Fabulous looking cards. Right now, I have them checked on, not graded, and near mint or better. Okay, so there's cards on here you can get. Okay, a lot of people probably didn't realize they had this card in their collection, nor do they think it'd probably be very valuable. But there's a lot of good ones on here. I actually might pick up a copy or 2 of this because I'm kind of intrigued. So this one right here, I'm gonna watch it. New low price at 90. We'll see. I'm gonna watch it. So we're going to see, I'm going to look at those 4 and see what happens. Now, the other variation of this one is the Blastoise Delta Species Crystal Guardian Hollow. Now, this one, let's see if I can find an example of it. It should have the logo on it. Nah, I can't see it. This one does right here. So maybe a totally different card I've seen there, but the Crystal Guardian logo that's on there, this is a different Blastoise altogether, but some of those Crystal Guardian, when they have the reverse hollow, that's what they had for the logo on there. So, cool cards. This one, like I said, it's an extremely cool looking card. I'd never seen this Blastoise before. So, I'm excited. I want to add one to my collection. Now, the next card on there is one of my favorites all time is Mimikyu. Mimikyu is a fabulous Pokemon. One of my favorite promos ever is the Pikachu Mimikyu from, gosh, I can't think. It might have been Lost Thunder blister pack. But this Mimikyu GX is $217 in near mint form. Let's go to view more data. We got near mint hollow foil 220, 200, 165, 200, 240, 136, 240. So your $200 card, somewhere in that range. We got 3 of them for sale. That's it. Okay. So the thing you'll kind of notice here is the first 2 cards, they're pretty modern. There's a lot for sale. These ones are a little bit older. Lost Thunder is an older set. It wasn't printed too heavily either. It's a Sun and Moon set. It's a cool set. We opened quite a bit of it when it was around that time. But, just not the print runs and capacities they have now versus then just aren't even close. So this one right here, let's check out price charting on it. You'll see it's about $182 card on here. If we compare prices for, let's see, ungraded, $199, $224, $143, $171. Then we go to the PSA 10s. You're going to notice the PSA 10s for this one's about $500 in September. 2 of these sold in November for $854, $554, and then $875. One sold just a few days ago on eBay. Okay, so nothing too crazy there. Definitely a card that's worth going. The PSA 10 price over here is 1 sale per month volume at $630. A little bit low right now. They haven't definitely updated the charting on that one, but it's a very cool card. Rainbows, they're not for everybody. Chasing Pokemon cards the last 10 years, rainbows were the thing. In the Sun and Moon era, Sword and Shield era, you went for rainbows. It was the cool chase to have. Not so much anymore. And they're cool cards. They really are, but they're not as much anymore. Let's check out eBay on this one. We got a couple eBay. You can always tell when they're eBay vaulted is because these photos they take are just terrible. 900 there, 554 there, 1,000, 675, 700. This $1,000 sale is intriguing because that was on November 14th, 2025. It's by far the highest sale by $100 even. So is this one I think I would jump on? I would say no. I don't think there's enough data to support it. There's not enough for sale. I would stay away from this card unless it got around that $100 range. Now, next one we have is the Mewtwo Level X. This is from Diamond and Pearl. This is an 06 card, I believe. And this is just an actual promo card. It's DP28. It came in a 10. The 10 cards from the Diamond and Pearl era, anything in the 2000s, they got beat up. So if you think you're going to buy one of these and it looks good and it's going to gem out, odds are those corners are dented and they're dinged. You got to be super careful because you could be throwing your money away. Now, when we look at this one and we go down to the 3-month shot, near mint, 120, hollow or heavy play. I don't know why this doesn't go back to the, don't even have one for near mint on here. So that's probably not a great indication, but we'll check it out. Near mint, let's see. Man, that's just it. You're not going to find a lot. Unbelievable. So near mint's 120 on this one. Let's look what they have for sale. Damaged, heavy played, damaged, moderately played. Let's do price plus shipping. Yeah, there's not even a near mint one on here. So let's check out price charting. It's about a $25 card. PSA 10 of this one is $7,387. That's sold on 5/12 of 25. Let's check out this thing to see how crazy that is. It's ended, has 0 on there. Sometimes eBay does that for some reason. I don't know why. This one, though, in a PSA 9 is about $515 and 8 $238. So if you were to be able to get this one for $25, you get an 8 or 9 on it. You could definitely turn some profit on that one. But when we go over to eBay, PSA 7, $103, PSA 1, $80, PSA 5, $100, PSA 6, $72, PSA 6, $65, 8 is $200. You're not seeing a lot of stuff pop up. A 7 for $110, PSA 8 for $350. So you're not seeing anything that's in that 9 range. And that's because old tins like this, the promos, they got destroyed. Now let's look at some of these that are just in near mint condition or better. Okay, not graded. There's 12 of them on there. 150, 220, 275, $35. That one's from United Kingdom's a little bit weird. It's 2008 was when Diamond and Pearl was. 20 or 220, 57, 45, 250, 124. Now, I'm just going to tell you, PSA 10 on this one. That's $7,000 price tag that's up there, which I don't know if it's true or not. It's a confirmed sale from what it shows on price charting, but the odds of you getting that are very slim. The PSA 9 is probably a pipe dream as well, but these old 10s, I'm telling you, I think there's a picture of a 10 on here. This is the 10 it came in. All right. Those 10s, they packaged them like dog shit. Very hard to gem mint them. Okay. Now, that's kind of what I got for this going through it. Again, if you have any questions on this stuff, you can always go to the good old TCG and kind of check it out. Biggest price spikes in Pokemon and this week of 114.26. Second one they've done this year. It's kind of a neat little series. They usually do anywhere from 5 cards. I've seen a few more cards. I've seen them do a 10 banger before, but usually it's 5. But hope you like the content, guys. And remember, if you ever get bored, just check our channel out. We're Pokepasoda. We're trying to get to 100 subs. Help us out. Like, subscribe, share, comment below. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Follow us on our journey, and we'll help you grow just as much as you help us. Everybody, thank you for watching. And remember, catch them all.